There are flavors in life that just go together so naturally, and for me, cherry, chocolate, and coconut are best friends. So I'm gonna show you a little dessert that's only 5 ingredients that's just packed full of flavor. So what I've got are some glacé cherries, which I'm just gonna quickly chop up. I just want that cherry flavor to kind of go all the way through the slice itself. Yummo. All right, so that's looking beautiful. What I'm gonna do is grab some of this desiccated coconut, pour the remainder of this beautiful glacé cherry syrup into there as well. Then grab this guy and just kind of sprinkle him about, because you want to coat all of it with that coconut, so you don't want massive clumps of cherry. What I'm adding to this is a little bit of salt, which helps kind of bind the other flavors together and bring out that cherry and coconut and that syrupy flavor. We're gonna also add in some condensed milk. So this really helps to bind the dry coconut flakes, the coconut, desiccated coconut, and the cherries. So we're gonna just give this a really good mix now. It will look very, very dry at the beginning, but you'll start to see that it will all incorporate and it will be fine. Let's just make sure that there's cherries everywhere. All right, that's looking great. I think it's ready to go into our little lined baking tin. So I've just got a little slice lined baking tin here. It's just a little bit of butter on the bottom with a piece of parchment on top, which kind of just helps you lift the slice out later so you can slice into it basically. So that's gonna go into here. I love seeing those little jewels of the glacé cherries kind of just running through the mixture. Gonna give him a nice pat down. After this is all even, what I usually do is pop it into the fridge for about 4 hours. But to speed it up a little bit today, all you want to do is put it into the freezer instead for 30 minutes, and that will kind of help all of that mesh together and become harder so that you can actually glaze it after. That's looking pretty even now. So all we got to do is pop that in the freezer. So my cherry and coconut slice base has set now. It's really beautiful. Let's get on to the top, which is basically just some dark chocolate and also some coconut oil. I'm just gonna pop this into the same bowl. It's microwave proof, so I'm just gonna pop this into the microwave now for about 30-second intervals, and I'll just see how far I need to take it. It might take me about 1.5 minutes, maybe 2, but we'll see. So it's kind of almost melted, but you can see here, there's still chunks in it. That's exactly what we want. It's hot enough to continue melting, so if you just mix it now, it'll melt the leftover pieces. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna pour this straight on top. So this is the reason why we needed to put it in the freezer first, because if not, the chocolate will just kind of run into the coconut and it will just become all incorporated together. But you kind of want the 2 different layers. Just gonna make sure it's all coated beautifully. It's a little bit of fun. All I'm gonna do now is pop this into the fridge for 30 minutes or so just to fully set, and then we'll slice it up. Beautiful. All right, time to get this onto a nice little platter. So what I'm gonna do is kind of get him off the paper, pop it down. The first layer, I'm gonna dust a little bit of this coconut over the top just for a little bit of added drama. Look, you can even put some more of that cherry on top if you want, or you could even add a little bit of salt just to add a little bit of a savory note to the dish. Now I'm just gonna layer the rest of them on top. Nice little mound. Really kind of inviting so that you want to come over and grab a piece. So basically that there is my cherry and coconut slice. Give it a go for yourself. It's absolutely delicious. Well, do you know what? I'm gonna have a bite of this one.